Hello, 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 and welcome back. Today we have a kind of special video. First of all, this is the 100th video on PlantBoy, so that's very exciting. Thank you all very, very much for your support. Could not be doing this without each and every one of you. Please take a minute to like the video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and it definitely helps us grow the community here. So today I wanted to do a first impressions unboxing video of this Spider Farmer grow light. Spider Farmer actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to receive a grow light and in turn do kind of an unboxing and review video and first impressions. So this is the package it came in. It came off of Amazon and it was around $100. You can see all of the specs of the grow light here. And based on all of their Amazon reviews, this is a slightly newer product, but they have several different tiers of grow lights for larger spaces and more light demanding plants. But I'm very excited to try this one out. I believe this company is based out of China, but they do have a grow light user manual, and the packaging does look pretty solid. You can see the light is actually in here, so it's very well protected, so should not be any kind of problem in shipping. So here is the grow light. She is in there nice and tight, which is good. So here is the grow light itself. It is LED, so it's very energy efficient, and it should be very bright as well. It doesn't have any kind of cooling mechanism, but for a light this size, you really don't need to worry about it. If you had a larger grow light, like 2 or 3 times this size, then you definitely want to look into cooling it. So this grow light, as far as I understand, uses Samsung LEDs, which is obviously a very well-known reputable company, so hopefully this light lasts a long time. This does also include a 30-day warranty included or mentioned within the manual itself. So there are hanging instructions included in the manual here, and we will do that shortly. However, before we get it hung up, I want to test out this light and see how it looks. All right, so I may blow out the exposure of this shot, but here we go. Oh my, that is really something, holy crap. So you can see here, I don't want to point it at the camera because obviously you won't be able to see much, but this thing is tremendously bright. According to the manual and the instructions included, if you are using this for vegetable production or things like that, you can cover a 3 foot by 3 foot area, or if you're using it for flowering, you can use it for a 2 by 2 foot area. There are recommendations for where to hang this light, whether you are germinating seeds or helping seedlings or creating flowers or things like that. So now that we can see that this obviously works, I'm going to go ahead and unplug it and hang it by my plants here. Okay, so sorry for the weird camera angle change. I needed to lift up the camera so the light didn't flush out the exposure and make anything too crazy. So I'm definitely going to have to tweak things and figure out the ideal place for this light and camera setup because it is so bright and I was used to the other lights. So my first impressions of this light. This light is extremely bright and it does seem to get a little bit warm just in the short amount of time that I've actually used it. It does state within the manual to use a fan throughout hot summer months in order to keep your plants and your space and your light cool. I am so far pleased with this light. It was very easy to hang, very intuitive and self-explanatory to hang. This light is extremely, extremely bright. You don't want to look at it. As it states in the manual, I was kind of like, oh, whatever. But upon plugging it in, you can see how light or how bright this thing is. So I'm really thinking that this is going to be a really great light for all of these plants here. And I can kind of fill up this space with more plants as needed. I'm also interested to place more kind of succulent type plants that demand high amounts of light underneath this light at different heights to see you know, how powerful this light really is and if it works well for succulent type foliage. My two qualms with this light so far are that it does not have an on and off switch on the light itself. So if you're looking to turn this light on and off, you actually have to unplug the light or of course put it on a timer. You can't simply flip an on and off switch to turn the light on and off. Secondly, the actual power cord itself is not really that long. So if you're looking to have a very long cord, and especially in a kind of setup like this, obviously my outlets aren't on the ceiling, they are closer to the floor. So I need to actually have a cord long enough to run the light down the wall into my outlet. Actually, I was able to make it work here. The cord itself, I mean, I'm not going to measure it, but it's probably 3 or 4 feet long. So keep that in mind as well. You can also obviously see that this light is much warmer than the GE LEDs that I presently have, and they're also much brighter. So if you prefer a warmer light that is very bright, if you are using it for houseplants, this is a good choice for you. But yeah, I really look forward to challenging this light and seeing how it does and how different plants do underneath it. So thank you again to Spider Farm for sending me this light. And I, of course, will be updating all of you as time progresses and we see how these various grow lights work as well. But yes, everyone, I will see you hopefully in the next video. Again, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in purchasing this Spider Farmer grow light or any Spider Farmer products, you can use the links below according to your various region or go on Amazon and purchase them as well. Bye, everyone.